Yo, 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 yo. And back with another video. You feel me? You feel me? I'm back. I'm back. You feel me? It's my boy humble birthday today. I'm supposed to be sliding over there to go check up on it a little later. So I just wanted to drop the vid for today. I want to say happy birthday to my boy. We've been through some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? We all been through some crazy shit. Now it's time to turn up. Man, I got a video from D. Oh, hold on, boy. I'm about to say this shit all type of Degenerosity's video. That's who I'm watching the video through. It's one of his wild confessions. Not him himself. It's some of his fans, posting their wild confessions on his side. Since we're not that big, we're just gonna go check this bit out and see how it's going. Ooh, I seen Jermaine J Cole. Jermaine Cole. My bad. Yeah, look, you looking at like, hey, bro, you gotta say my name like that. My bad, big dog. My bad. Let's get to the video.
Hello? Welcome back to More Confessions, where I read some of your wild and weird stories that you guys have sent me. I don't need a long intro trying to explain rada rada rada. The title is self-explanatory. Let's just get started. I have a crush on Yoshi from Super Mario. I made like 20 different AI bots of him, and I've had like 4 kids with each of them. They say start off strong, but this might be a little too strong. Are you okay? Do you need help? Like, I love Yoshi too, but Yoshi looks like a stray animal. It's like a dinosaur turtle. I don't know what Yoshi is.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah, what is Yoshi? I thought Yoshi was. Is Yoshi a walkable frog? Because his tongue stick out. What is Yoshi?
no human traits to Yoshi. Has it ever crossed your mind that this is not healthy? You are already too far gone. So, like, I don't know how to say this, but I basically ate a live spider for $2 because I needed to buy this thing in a game to gamble so I could win. I lost all my money. You see, the only reason you lost all your money is because $2 is nothing to gamble with. Imagine if you put in $50, you're almost guaranteed to win. All gamblers give up before they hit it big. Remember that for next time. I went downstairs one morning in my college dorm room.
He cowed. That's a lie. I trust me, I'm not a gambler. I do gamble, but I don't got addiction to it, okay? I'm telling you right now. That's a lie. Ain't no never win big or go home. Ain't never that, bro. Ain't never that. But it ain't. You'll lose.
To see my drunk roommate making out with my professor. And my professor said if I stayed quiet, I get an A on my next test. So you imagine I never told anyone. And come to the next test, I see I get a freaking C-. That jack lied to me. So I did the natural thing and ratted both of them out. And they professor got fired and
they say Yoshi is a fictional dinosaur. That's all they said. He's just a dinosaur. For some reason, I don't know why I thought he was like a frog or something, just reactated or something. Well, got our answer. Got fired and my roommate got kicked out. So I get the whole dorm. Damn.
My dorm roommate got kicked out, so I get a whole dorm room to myself. A win-win, I guess? That's a win to me. You get a high five! My homeboy got jumped over a bucket of chicken. It was crazy, but it was kind of his fault for bringing a whole bucket of chicken to school. You see,
how you bring a whole bucket of chicken to school and get your ass kicked? Explain. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. 2 seconds. My bad, squad. I had to go check on the little chitlins that was in that.
I don't really understand this confession. You blaming your homeboy for bringing food to school so he doesn't have to starve for the day or eat the cafeteria food? How is this his?
Yeah, well, how is this his fault? Forget. He brought chicken to school and got his ass jumped. Some people, do you know that some school foods just taste like, unless you homeschool, cuz you wouldn't know school food tastes like. Cause sometimes, bro, like the pizza be greasy, chicken sandwich just be dry, hamburger just straight burger, ain't even no ham. Like that bitch just dry. The spaghetti ass. I don't know who the fuck makes spaghetti. I don't know how the fuck they make spaghetti. The only thing I went to every time I was in high school, bro, I went to the sandwich line, bro. As I'm getting a sandwich, a ham and cheese, or a tuna sandwich, because I can't do it no more.
His fault. If I brought a lunchbox to school and a
Or the salads was button that chef salad. Whoa.
bunch of dudes jumped me, robbing me for my lunchbox, is it my fault for bringing a lunchbox to school? No. You just go to a school with people with no manners. Crazy that you victim blaming your homie. You're not a real homie. When I was younger, I would read fanfics all the time, and I would occasionally write fanfics about people and teachers at school doing it. One day, one of my friends found out, and that stupid stank snitch leaked it around the school. It was so bad I couldn't even show my face around school, and I almost got expelled. My reputation went down too fast, and people would read it out loud. In one of my fanfic, I wrote it with me and my crush. He ended up printing it out and showing people it like,
nah. So you got caught writing fictional stories, and then you got caught with your crush and went on. Nah, cuz hell to the no. Couldn't have been me.
Whole Regina George did. At that point, I just wanted to move away and start fresh from all this embarrassment.
You got to. You got to move to a whole new state. Can't move different schools. You got to move a whole new state. You got to move from Florida to California or some shit. You got to move. And you got a whole fresh start.
In the end, I moved away, but there are people who would DM me and ask if I was the weird girl who wrote stories about the school. I think the moral of this story is
Crazy.
Never tell your friend.
That's crazy, but they were DMing you. I would not kept the same DM. I would not kept the same Insta. I would have changed a whole new Instagram, whole new Snap, whole new Facebook.
About your hobbies, they will only judge you. I've stolen hundreds of dollars worth of items from Walmart in the last year. Rookie numbers. You ever scanned a PS5 as a banana in the self-checkout?
Hell no. No. You going to jail, guys. You going to jail.
I don't think so. You got to get those numbers up, bro. 2 weeks before I moved out of my ex-roommate's apartment, she kicked me off the Wi-Fi that we both paid for and lied to me about it. I work from...
Oh, no. You pay for Wi-Fi together. You kicked me off of it? All right. Hello? Yeah, Comcast. Yeah, you could just go ahead and cancel the whole Wi-Fi cuts. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need it no more. All right. Oh, you need the box. Oh, all right. Yeah, you can get the box. I'll drop it off.
Home. She was a mess the entire time I lived with her. So on my last day there, before I left, I peed in her pickled onions jar. She was she deserved it.
In the pickled onion jar? Damn, cuz I'm glad see, boy, you gotta make sure your boyfriend and girlfriend straight, cuz you gonna go to their house and bitch, you trying to go get something to eat. You like, oh boy, you got some pickles in here. You know, so you fuck with the pickles. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying pickles, not pickled onions, just pickles. Man, this shit smell like a little spice.
I hope she ate them all up. You know what? I'm on your side. She deserved it, mainly because she be eating pickled onions. Who eats that? Back when I was a little jit, I never changed my socks and got some crazy athlete's foot. Like every other week I had it. I had like hella skin peeling off my foot and it was disgusting now that I think about it. Anyway, I used to peel.
Why are you peeling his face like that? That's just crazy.
Peel off big chunks of it and eat it. If you want to know, it was chewy and tasted low-key salty. I did not need.
Yeah, I ain't need to know that either, bro. Imagine you kissing somebody who eats their athlete's flesh.
No, I can't believe we all used to do this.
We. Let me tell you the same thing I keep telling Humble, bro. That we shit gonna get you in trouble, cuz. That we shit. This ain't French. That we shit. You by yourself. You solo dolo, okay. It ain't no we, okay. I don't be biting shit off my feet. Talk about some weed. You on your own with that one.
Who's we? I never did this in my life.
Huh?
One time,
Thank you, soldier. Thank you.
few months back, I had a girl in my class that I thought was fine. Like, I mean, a 10 out of 10. So when I finally asked her to be my partner, she said she liked me too. We were in love and I saw my whole life with her already. Fast forward a couple months and she wanted to tell me something. I asked her what, and she told me something that changed my perception for a good time. She was a lesbian and she was dating this girl for almost 4 to 5 years while she was
What you get mad at? 2 for 1. What you mad for?
dated me for 6 months. I was shook and didn't even know how to react. I immediately hung up and ended the relationship and reflected for almost the whole day. I gave everything to her.
You dumb. You could have had a 2 for 1 deal. But nah, you want to play the safe route. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit, cuz. You gotta risk it for the biscuit.
And she would break me just like that.
But not in gambling. Not in gambling.
I couldn't believe it. I've gotten over it after a bit, thankfully, and I've set my sights on someone else. I know this is a confessions thing, but I was wondering if you had any advice. Thanks. Aw, man, that's sad, bro. By the way, love your vids, and you can't beat Godzilla, little bro. What? Man, I was feeling sorry for you, but now you said that.
Cuz trying to bump Godzilla.
That bullshit. I'm not giving you no advice. Instead, I'm gonna curse you. I place a curse that all of your future girlfriends will be secretly gay. You never gonna find true love. Don't you ever say I can't beat Godzilla again. You don't know me. When I was in college,
Why'd you kick that nigga in the chest like that?
both me and my roommate were hardcore weebs. We were so into male idol anime, and I set my iPad's alarm to a hot anime boy's voice whispering. Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper. It went off in a crowded
That boy Emmanuel Hudson song, but it was funny as fuck.
bus, max volume. It took me a minute to turn that. She was embarrassed as well. She pretended she didn't even know me. Okay, even though that is embarrassing, you should have kept it on for the rest of the bus ride. It's another way to establish dominance. I was once with my homeboy. This was in high school. I was young guy, so we were hungry and decided to ask our parents for money to go buy food. They said no, so we decided to do the next logical chain of events. Burn down a house. We broke down.
We missing something. Like a whole fucking step. Y'all went from being hungry to arson and license, cuz y'all niggas went from being regular kids being hungry to straight felons. Who the fuck burned down their house because they hungry? I thought y'all was gonna go steal some money from y'all parents. Or just steal some food. These niggas burnt down the house. Damn. If y'all only put that much effort into getting $5, y'all niggas would have just got some snacks.
Inside a house that was like a few streets away from our neighborhood and grabbed a lot of stuff. But my homie accidentally dropped a torch. I still wonder what it was doing there. In fact,
did they murder somebody? Y'all broke into a random house. Stole some shit. Instead of just, I'm just gonna say hopefully y'all niggas just stole some food and burnt down the house. Oh no, they ass caught on ring camera. Yeah, catch their ass.
Fire started taking over the place. We panicked and ran away. Next day, we seen on the news the same house, and apparently it burned down with a cat inside. We haven't been caught, and nobody knows we did it to this day. Please don't judge me. That was like a decade ago. You lucky I wasn't collecting emails for this confession, because if I was,
What?
ooh, I'm snitching. I have a boyfriend, but I low-key want to hook up with this guy in my theater program. Bro, just break up with your boyfriend. Like,
That weak ass confession. You got it, girl. Ooh, y'all. See, living fast. It's gonna get y'all somewhere, and it's called asphalt. My boy Humble know the rest of that sentence.
for real. Cheating is bad, and you also don't want to be known as the cheating ex. That label will be stuck on.
What the fuck was that? Star Trek? Hold on, like, did that nigga bust
Cheating
out
is
his
bad,
head?
and you also don't want to be known as the cheating ex.
And it's not fake because it got on her. This is real.
That label will be stuck on you for life, for good reason.
It'll be stuck on you.
And if you're already having lustful feelings for this random dude in your theater program, you're obviously not messing with your boyfriend like that. So you got two options: stay with your boyfriend and work with the relationship, or break up with him and go off. I know breaking up with him will cause his heart to break, but you know what's a bigger heartbreak? Him breaking up.
Cuz, hear me out. 3.8 billion. Billion with a B. BILLION. Billion. Okay. Fuck you crying over one person for. 3.8 billion people on Earth. At least half of those are females. Regular females. Get your ass off that bed and stop crying. Fuck these hoes. Go do your thing, guys. Go get your bread. Because the one thing a female gonna do is chase bread. One thing a dude should be doing is chasing bread. Don't be chasing no female for no bread. Get your bread and let them chase you.
With you because you cheated. That's horrible, bro. Cheating should never be an option. Plus, you'll go to hell. And hell don't sound pretty. They don't got Wi-Fi down there. I don't like that. That's my advice.
How you know they ain't got no Wi-Fi down there?
Dang, I should be a psychologist or something. One time I was in a bathroom stall and my intrusive thoughts took over and I wanted to see if I could pee from above the toilet. I put one foot on the toilet paper dispenser and another on the handicap rail and just let it rip. Unfortunately, I completely missed and flooded the floor. On the way down, I slipped on the now slippery handicap rail and broke my arm. So what did we learn here?
Karma. You shouldn't have been in the handicap stall. 2, you should have been doing dumb shit. And 3, get your ass out the bathroom.
Don't try to do trick shots while peeing like you sponsored by Red Bull. Instead, always pee while sitting down. Men included. Just to make sure no splashes go anywhere, sit down while you pee, even at the urinals. Hello, fam-a-lam. Big fan from Tampa here. My brother got the cops called on him because his bit was tripping. One day in October 2024, my brother came in my room talking about how he missed being in a relationship after breaking up with his ex. I told him to move on and forget about her. Later that week, he came running into my room crying his eyes out. I'm confused as hell.
3.8, big dog. 3.8 billion. You ain't gotta cry. Keep it going.
And ask, dude, the F wrong with you? He then proceeds to show me his recent text with his ex. He went back to her, shake my head. After reading the BS on the screen, I realized the dude said he was gonna off himself if they didn't get back together. That
ain't that serious. It's not. It's not, cuz.
Night. Even later that night, the cops come to our door for an evaluation check because the girl called the cops like the decent person she is.
At least, hey, I see why, my brother. She cares. You doing something that she don't fuck with. but she still care. I'm on that same boat. I don't fuck with her, but I care about what some things you do, guys. It's just simple as that.
My brother has no game, bro. Anyway, peace out. Love the vid. Wait, I'm confused. When did this method get patched? I've been texting everybody I've ever had a crush on with texts like these.
Where's my daughter?
And you're telling me this method don't work? Is that why I never get a text back? I killed the class pet on.
Let me say, did you pee today? It's crazy. Who sends somebody, did you pee today text messages? Me, I asked, did you eat? Did you drink some water? Are you hydrated? Maybe did you eat? I asked a few of my friends that because they asked me that shit because I barely eat. They be like, bro, did you eat today? No, why? What's up? I look a little hungry or some shit. What's up? A little dehydrated? Nah, just I got more energy than you normally do.
An accident, bro. It was an ugly ass guinea pig named some bullshit. I forgot the name. I gave the guinea pig half of my guacamole my mother packed for whatever reason. I did not know avocados were poisoned in them. Also, we had a rat infestation in my.
That's crazy. I didn't know guacamole could kill guinea pigs. You cannot feed a guinea pig avocados. That's what that bitch said.
Reason. I did not know.
Avocados contain a compound called persin, which is a toxic to guinea pigs. Oh damn! I'm glad to know that.
Avocados were poisoned in them. Also, we had a rat infestation in my school, so one of the rats found its way into the guinea pig cage and bit the guinea pig, and it ate the guacamole. R.I.P. little. You probably tasted good though. Also, we saw a crucified rat behind the school during a fire drill. What? I once fake cried at a funeral.
Who the fuck crucified a rat? Lil Ski. R.I.P. Lil Ski. Cuz that bit crucified.
Just so I wouldn't get kicked out of the will. And the wildest part, once fake cried at a funeral, just so I wouldn't get kicked out of the will. And the wildest part, I barely.
Why you fake cry to make sure you don't get kicked out the will? Not everybody grief the same, cuz. I wasn't even sad when my grandma passed away, nigga. I was mad as hell. I wasn't even crying. I wasn't even mad tears coming out my eye. I was just mad. Like if you said something to me, you almost got swung on. Like mad. Not sad, just mad.
Barely knew the dude. He was like my mom's second cousin's ex-husband or something. But he made the best banana bread I've ever tasted in my life. So when I found out he was rich and dying, I showed up like R.I.P. King with tears on demand. 2 weeks later, boom, I get a check for $837.47 in the mail. No explanation. I cashed that and bought a weighted blanket, 2 anime figurines.
This nigga ain't shit. I ain't mad because when I pass when they leave you money, I don't care what you do with it. But this nigga ain't shit. Nigga just confessed the way what he did and then confessed the way he bought after that nigga passed away is crazy.
And a mechanical keyboard that lights up. Was it morally wrong? Absolutely. Would I do it again?
Honestly, maybe. Depends on the snacks. What you mean, cuz? What you mean depending on the snacks? Oh, fuck no, cuz. Hey, humble, bro. If you at my funeral, bro, you see a nigga crying too hard, kick him off the wheel, cuz. You see a nigga over there chilling, smoking the J, add him to the wheel, cuz. But this shit, cuz, nah, bro, this shit diabolical, cuz. I can't do it. I can't. You telling me you thinking about doing it again at my funeral?
And honestly, maybe. Depends on the snacks. I don't know how to feel about this. Yeah, it's morally wrong to do this, but the dude's already dead and he don't need the money, so you do you. You do you. Back in college, I had a roommate who kept stealing my leftovers like it was a sport. I warned him.
Snacks, food. You steal it from me because I got something for you, bro. Oh yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got somebody dirty with some like that shit chocolate. That what the fuck that shit called? Some X-Lax. Oh yeah, I caught somebody. Ooh, I caught their ass, but it was in the bathroom all damn day. Fuck around and steal my food. I got something for you next time. Touch my shit like you want to. That's what I'm craving it.
So one day, I took a dump, froze it, shaved it like dark chocolate, and dusted it.
This is not what I meant, okay? I put the X-Lax in the food to get your ass. Not to take it, freeze my shit, and do what that he doing. Cause that's just crazy and diabolical as fuck. Cause just nasty. The tragedy. I know cuss breath had to smell like straight ass.
It over a homemade tiramisu. Left it in the fridge like
ooh, boy. Ooh, that sounds good, but nigga,
Bro ate the whole thing and said, and I quote, "It's earthy with death." I looked him dead.
Earthy? Earthy.
Head in the eye and said,
"Yeah, it's an ancient family recipe."
He licked the plate clean and asked for seconds. I packed my bags and vanished. Never paid the rent, never told a soul, never saw him again.
Nah.
And honestly, I never wanted to. Feeding your roommate Dookie Misu is wild, but you did warn him. I'm on your side. I interned at a hospital one time, and in the emergency room, there was some old lady who ate a whole bag of edibles. So when I had to clean up her vomit, she asked me, "Where are you from, boy?" And I politely said I was born in Florida. And she said, "Where are you really from?" That ticked me off, so when I had to get her some water, I still had the bag of her vomit. So I mixed a little of her vomit in that water. She didn't even notice, and I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
W, my aunt being a terrible person. So my great-grandpa passed away recently, but when he was alive, my aunt used his money like the greedy demon she is. She bought Botox, a new car, and designer clothes. My great-grandpa couldn't do anything because he was an old, frail man and a bit senile. My mom and other aunts and uncles even went to court because she used all their inheritance money to buy stuff. However, when I was at my great-grandpa's funeral, I saw my aunt and knew she had to pay. So I went into the other room where the food was and put a little bit of laxatives. My aunt, being the fat bitch she was, ate 9 cupcakes, 6 cookies, and 4 slices of cake. A few minutes later, she was...
Diabetes? Heavily diabetes. She ate 9 cupcakes, 6 cookies.
Ate 9 cupcakes, 6 cookies, and 4 slices.
And 4 slices of cake. Boy, blood sugar through the roof. Ooh, I might have drank some water. God damn. Ooh. Oh, I know she got taking shit. Nigga, all that icing, all that sugar, plus food. If y'all was eating regular, like, funeral food, ooh, boy. Ooh.
Some cake. A few minutes later, she was crying in the bathroom and letting it all out. None of my family members at the funeral ate anything because I made a group chat and told them not to eat anything to warn them. After the funeral, my mom gave me $50 and said, "Today, you made the family proud." That story moved me. I hate your aunt too. So basically, after me and my ex broke up, I had a really bad episode. I have bipolar disorder. And I ended up talking to like 3 different guys and doing the deed with one of them. My ex got real upset because I moved on too fast. When he and my ex-friend were talking to each other, and they both called me crazy and got me sent to the psych ward. And then fast forward after I got out in about a month or 2, my ex is now talking to another one of my ex-friends and told me he didn't love me as much as he thought he did, and that he loves her more. Anyways, I might get back with him, so are you guys okay?
Gangstalicious. Oh, this is Thugnificent. One of the two he understand, but what the fuck?
Like, are you good? My family's from Africa, and one time while we were visiting, we reached a point in the mountains that was
I'm not gonna lie, them African families, what? I would not want to fuck off in one of them. The Haitians, Brazilians, Latinas, none of them families.
too dangerous to have all of us stay in the car. I don't know, they just said we had to walk. As we're walking through a farm area my family owns, my dad breaks out of the conversation he was in, looks straight at me and my brother and points to a spot on the ground and tells us, "Your uncle killed his own brother with an axe right there." They were fighting over land because one of them hadn't even paid off theirs and still wanted more. Went straight back to his own convo like ain't shit happened.
That nigga ain't shit. And nigga see, yeah, your uncle died right there because your other uncle killed that nigga with an axe because he wanted some land. But like I was saying, Bobby, yeah, bro. Did you see LeBron last night? That nigga went 30 for 6. 36 points, 36.
I don't even remember their names. My dad had like 12 siblings, 9 now because of the war and stuff. Dads always have the craziest lores. This is just a proven fact now. If I could, I'd bag Pearl from Steven Universe. Any of them.
You know who you is with your freaky ass, because I think this might be you. This could have been you writing this confession. You know, I ain't saying no names. You know who he is.
Not the Yellow Pearl, though. I mean, you say any of them, but Pearl is your number one option? What about Amethyst, Garnet, Blue Diamond,
movement back there?
Fluorite? Bro, there's so many baddies in that show. And you picking the girl who can't get over her first crush after 5,000 years? I don't want that kind of baggage, so I'm not bagging Pearl. I used to work at a dairy farm, and I would make cheese. This one time, I beat my thing in the bathroom, didn't wash my hands, and went back to making cheese.
Oh.
I want everyone to know that this guy is probably making the cheese that they be selling at stores and restaurants. This guy and probably multiple other dudes out there are the ones that are making your cheese and selling them to you for you to eat. Everybody, go in your fridges and pantries and check on your cheese right now. You might find some extra cheese in your cheese. So let me start this story by saying I don't condone my friend's actions. So a while back when I was 16 and in high school, I was dating a girl. Long story short, after 2 years of us being together, in my senior year, I found out she was cheating on me. I was pretty sad, but it was a few months to graduation, so I just cried for a little bit and moved on. A year later, I am in college studying for computer science. One of my homies who I told about her cheating took an internship at a pharmacy. Anyway, my ex Max came in for some pills, and apparently this guy was still mad about her cheating on me. So he switched her medicine. She had heart problems, and apparently he gave her a different medication for people struggling with ADHD. Girl ended up going to the hospital because the entire time she thought she was taking her heart medication. My friend, after this, boss checked the cameras, and he claimed he did it by accident. They believed him, but he was still fired. To this day, I don't know what threw his head. And the worst part, he only just told me. I had heard she went to the hospital, but he told me this year during a New Year's Eve party when I went back home. This happened nearly 3 years ago. I've gone a little low contact after that. I know this is a confession, but should I drop my friend over this? Okay, outside of the very bad grammar in this confession, you in college? I will also say I don't agree or condone what your friend did. What they did was terrible.
Yeah, don't do this shit. I don't condone this shit either. Don't be doing crazy shit that people doing on these confessions. The only reason they confessing it because they didn't get caught yet, but they will sometime soon. Don't be doing that. This crazy shit.
Terrible and very illegal. Putting someone's life at risk just to get revenge that didn't even involve them. That's crazy. Your friend was crazy for doing that. So dropping them as a friend is kind of understandable. But okay, I'm only talking for myself here. But if I found out my homie did that to my ex that cheated, I would tell him, yo, that's mad wrong for doing that. But you did that for me? You did that for little old me? You know, I might mess around and marry my homie, but that's just me.
Oh my God. No, hell no, nah, fuck no, nah. I should end the video right here. No, fuck no. You tweaking and bugging, cuz. Nah, cuz. I got to go. You bugging, man. You already know how it's gonna go, cuz. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Cuz he tweaking. No, that's it. You married a homie. Yeah, peace, man. You know my name, D. You already know my homeboy, Humble Brand. I'm trying to go see my boy for his birthday, so I'm out. Peace.